What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the Den. Discussing everything natural. If you're not familiar with the Den is the greatest conversation on the entire internet. You can search high and low, no matter where you may go. You won't find a better show. The reason why I truly wholeheartedly believe that is because it's you wonderful people, who attend the conversation every night, Sunday through Friday night, around 9 p.m. Central. I don't know what time it may be wherever you are, but that's usually around when we get rocking, right? So, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. I'm just so happy to be here. But it is my honor, it is my privilege, but more than anything, it is my pleasure to get to chop it up with you guys. Apologize for the little minor delay. We'll have a good Friday. I'm going to talk, because earlier this week we talked about TV classics, things that made TV so great, wonderful, and enjoyable, right? We're going to talk about the big screen tonight, but we'll do something on Friday night, something that I was kind of doing every night. You know, if you've been here for, the last kind of revamping of the Den, we watch some little crazy things, discuss it, and then get into the conversation. I think I'm going to start saving that for Friday nights. Water is the best thing on the planet, right? I mean, it's amazing. Sorry, California. I wish I could help you, but water is amazing. I love it. Let's see who we have joining us. Make sure the bot is working. And then, I don't know why the bot does that. It'll put the things up and not even be connected. And then, have a good time tonight, right? I see Maria G, the real Maria G. Mr. Adam Gontier. Pete, I'm going to mess your last name up, so shout out to Pete. Jason S. I've never really listened to Tool, so I don't know what's going on. Travis, what's the motherfucking deal? Miss Bell, Northern Style. Until I see you drink some Southern Style sweet tea, I refuse. Cult Classic Cage. What's the motherfucker? How are you doing this evening? If you are, I don't know, what do you call like a movie person? Like a movie file? I don't know. Most of my movie files are just in a folder on my PC. But if you're in the movies, you're in the game, especially anime, things of those nature, make sure you check out Cult Classic Cage channel. Broderick's here, and yeah, whatever. It's all an illusion. What's the motherfucking deal? Broderick? Nobody cares. Let's see, you see. King Josh, Jaja, the Dallas fan. We can't all be great. You know, that explains that statement that you made right there, Broderick, about the Kool-Aid. Explains, why you fit so many other Negro stereotypes, right? It's hard for me to believe that you believe the other things you believe and support, because you possess so many traits of the common American Negro. I just don't understand, but I guess politics is a strange thing, right? Broderick gets beat up on his Facebook page. He gets jumped by all of his friends. It's not a pretty sight. But shout out to Broderick for holding it down. You hate water? What? Water's amazing. Water is great. Like, there's nothing. I can drink water like room temperature. I'm not tripping. But just a nice cold glass. It touches your soul. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, so let's get into it. Y'all know I got some shit. We ain't watched no woke shit in a while. I know I got some woke shit to share with y'all. I have tomfoolery. Just get that button. I got tomfoolery to share with y'all. I have niggardry to share with y'all. And then we're going to get into talking about the best and worst of movies you know, things that we may have seen in our childhood, things that we may have, it may have changed the way we view life, or maybe just made us laugh a little bit, right? So, we'll get into that. So what do y'all want first? Y'all want violence? Y'all want wokedry? Y'all want terrible sights? See, that's why I actually got, I don't know if I should share. Well, I guess I could. I saw this thing, right? So, they got the abortion thing in Texas, right? And, like, people are going loco over it, right? So apparently there was like a website put on GoDaddy, and people start flooding it with fake tips and all this shit. Because, if you report somebody after you get like 10 racks, I told them I'm just going to move to the hood and report all these hoes, be a millionaire. I was going to take fucking 100 hoes. I got to report 100 hoes and up, man. Come on, you'll be rich. Appreciate the love. It's all an illusion. Let me put the chat up so I can actually see what was said. I'm going to show y'all a couple of videos, though. Damn it, what else? I got shit all over the place. This is what I need to see. Okay. So when I was a child, I was forced to drink water. We were among the soda and Kool-Aid generation. His parents carried out. They felt some mess. Yeah, man, look. The best water came out of the water hose. See, some of y'all wouldn't know anything about that. You know what I mean? Violence? All right. Yeah, violence. Only, I saw only she's been in the chat. I don't think she's been in the actual stream in a little bit. So there's that. Let me. Oh, wow. Shout out to Black Texas Girl. Definitely. Oh, definitely could share this with y'all. This would be the first. Oh, I ain't gonna be doing like that. All right, hold on. Niggas being weird in Walmart. Now look, I be in the Wally, right? And you see sites in the Wally. I mean, usually it's a lot of bad sites, but you can't just be out ordering people all against their will, all weird, right? That's just super weird, especially like if they with their kid. That's some crazy shit. That is super crazy. But let me show y'all some. Let's get into the abortion thing. Then we're gonna get to some violence. Because I want to show y'all something, right? When I talk about like all this weird woke shit that happens, I know we're gonna talk TV. I promise we're gonna talk TV. And y'all see what's happening in Australia. Don't be too surprised if you see it happening here. Because I mean, you see all the tech is along with big gov, big tech, big gov, big ag, big pharma. And don't be too surprised, because you got motherfuckers who are willing to co-sign their lives over, please just protect me. Please just don't make life hard on me while I exist, and I'll do anything you say, big government. So don't be surprised if you start to see some of that happening here in America. All right, so let's go. Let's get it. I want y'all to see this video because I thought this was hilarious, right? This is the funniest shit in the world to me. Let me make sure I got my headphones on so I can actually hear it. Look at that. I want y'all to see these women who are mad about the anti-abortion situation. Okay, these are Broderick's type of ladies.
My body is my own. Hands off her body. My body is my own. Hands off her body. My body is my own. Hands off her body. Hands off her body. My body is my own. Hands off her body. My body is my own. Hands off her body. My body is my own. Hands off her body.
Now they say this. I got so much I can do just about this video right here, right? Nope, it's like first one right there that just got found out to nobody. I mean, just look at the majority of the women in this video. I'm not shaming. But let's be honest, fellas, right? Because you'd have to be having heterosexual intercourse to be getting pregnant. I guess you can say whatever other weird shit you want to say. How many of these women would you be eagerly anticipating hopping in the sack with? And I know those masks are covering up those beautiful faces. Hey, hands off our bodies are our own, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of these people are pro poke and would be telling you, go get it because you're harming me by not getting it. But that's a whole other conversation, right? Whether you pro poke, whether you're anti poke, really don't care. But I think there's like a conflicting message going on here, right? So let me make sure I pull up the chat. So I should have put a poll on for that. How many of you guys are into that? I agree, Roger. Exactly. Hands off their bodies. So that's been happening for a long time. Again, the type of women, these women here, is there a dude back there? Well, men can be pregnant too, I guess, right? Anyway, so these are the type of people that you see out here doing these things. Again, nobody's touching us. That's literally like what they're saying, hands off. They're not touching your body. So if you like can't get an abortion, nobody's touching you, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it backwards. Maybe I'm in the wrong, right? And let me kind of explain my position on this. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm super hardcore, oh, anti-abortion, don't you fucking baby killers, all this. Like, it didn't really start becoming a thing to me until I started seeing the people who celebrate the shit. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna get in the point. Like, it's like the lack of responsibility. Like, I can understand crazy things happening if it was just, a real trauma happened. Everybody always goes to, well, what about the raper? It's like, it's extremely, probably small percent. Extremely small. Tried to skew some numbers the other day, trying to look into it's a very small percent, especially if we're talking about dividing that number that we got to whatever it was and then splitting it by, let's say 50, and you got 50. Let's even say if we split it by 25, it's a very minute number, right? Exactly. Why don't you just not do, but it's human nature to have sex. Well, it's human nature to get pregnant and have the baby. But anyway, but here's my thing. Like, yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. Cult class. Like, it's like I was never person. Oh, this is the worst stuff ever. Like, but it's these people who just treat it like it's birth control. And then when I start literally seeing people celebrating, yeah, I can go get it, but it's just like, and thousands of them behaving like, I'm like, this world is much sicker than I thought. And I used to watch videos of people shot in the face and beheaded and all kind of crazy shit. Like, that's crazy. But that's the type of shit, like, it's like, come on. Why? This is a completely avoidable situation. You got 1,000 forms of fucking birth control. Take your pick. You can pop pills every day. If you're too irresponsible for this, you're probably too irresponsible to pop pills. Go get the fucking shot. Wear condoms. If you fuck up, there's a fucking morning after pill. It's been around forever. Plan B, whatever you want to call it. But this is what you got, right? This is what you got. These chicks all have these are the chicks that keep the sex stores in high demand, right? These chicks are not getting any action. They are what is it like left? What is left swipe? Left swipe the reject and right swipe the accept. But whichever one is the reject, that's the swipe they're getting. They're getting a lot of that. They show stats like YouTube views on like the Tinders and shit. Like, I'm like, that would be that's what they should fucking. I'm gonna start. Nah, don't steal my fucking idea. I'm saying this on the World Wide Web. Somebody's gonna take my fucking idea. I'm gonna start my own Tinder, but it's gonna keep stats, right? It's gonna be like YouTube views, thumbs up and thumbs down. So like, you'll just see how many times people have seen you and just thumbed your ass down, and then maybe, just maybe, that'll make you reevaluate your fucking life, right? You'll be like, man, maybe I'm not doing something right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm not all that. I don't know. I think that would be swipe left. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah. And my thing is like, where did the African drum come from? Of course, like the only black chick out there is just beating on the fucking drum like a fucking monkey. Kind of crazy. Anyway, that's enough of those people. But let's go into it, right? Speaking of the black chick beating on the drum, let's talk about racism.
Not only just about reproductive rights, because this is also racism. This is systemic racism. They are afraid their whiteness is going to go away because white women aren't having babies. And it's not only just...
Is that not the stupidest shit you ever heard? So when you want people to abort their children, so it's mainly black people fucking doing it, even though we're the smallest percentage, mainly black bitches doing the shit. And that would keep their numbers down like it has been successfully for decades now, right? So wouldn't that actually benefit their numbers? Like, if you had more black kids and you got more black kids, half of them, let's say, are boys, you ain't can tell the weird shit. And then they start seeing the modern day black women. They're like, oh, we don't want none of that shit. And they start crossing over, dating more white women. And then they start interfering. And then that's what starts the blending and erasing the whiteness, right? Is that wouldn't that be the thing? Like, I think that would make more sense to me than just you're aborting all the babies, you're erasing all the whiteness. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's a bit, again, you got an African drum from Target? How much does that cost? I'm gonna get me one and beat on it. But like I say, just like trying to use people's their own life, it just none of this shit makes any fucking sense. But I don't know why I've been hesitating to get on the fucking TikTok. These idiots get on here every fucking day. Shout out to Libs of TikTok. It's a great Twitter follow if you're on the Twitters. And No Pause TV, y'all know I love that. Crazy wokeness, right? I think, do I have another? I think I had one other. I think this one here is the abortion rights related. It was on clearance? Ah, I must have missed it. That was the weakest. That chant died down so fast. That was the weakest chant of all time, right? What are these lame ass dudes out here? Oh, great habit. That's 10. A great habit. Again, like, these are the like, what's crazy is like these people come out in droves for this shit. People just want something to be mad. In reality, a lot of this shit ain't that big a deal. They saw some shit on the news and want to complain about it. But you're free to go anywhere that you'd like. Still allowed. There's a lot of liberal states out there still engaging in the shenaniganery. Let's get a little violence in. Shout out to Black Texans girl. She sent me this here shortly. And I want to see what's going on. Hope no titties pop out. I didn't vet it beforehand. But apparently this nigga was following a chick up. It was a lot to break down. Apparently there's a dude following a chick and her daughter around Wally World, right? And then some woman apparently said she saw him there. God damn it. Saw him there yesterday doing the same thing. Look, if you're going to be a perv in the Wally, you got to keep that shit on. You can't just be all public perv and all wild. Like, what do you do that you're deliberately going to the Wally to perv? Like, if I'm at the Wally and I just have to go to the Wally, semi-perv, do it all weird. But this motherfucker's following people around. So anyway, but you saw the one site that you see at every Wally. You saw the, let me just bring that back. That's the one thing you see at every Wally, no matter what, you're going to see one of these. Let me see if I can catch it on time. Do I need to bring the whiteboard out? Do I need to bring the whiteboard? I think I do. See, this is, we got to talk about it. Got to talk about it. And I already know what Broderick's going to say. Bro, I thought you like them natural, huh, Joe? I thought you like them natural. Like, Broderick, before I even get into it, just shut your ass. Is it the right one? Oh, there it is. Okay, we go. Whiteboard time. So, every Wally you go to, doesn't matter what time of day, what time of night, you're guaranteed to see this, right? Guaranteed. And not just black, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love, it's all an illusion. You guaranteed, bro. You're guaranteed to see this. And it's a multitude of races, right? And see, she need to keep her fucking eyes on the road. She over here doing this. How you staring and how you rubbernecking and driving in the goddamn Wally? That don't make no damn sense. Anyway, me change the color of this thing. It needs to be red so I can put some emphasis on this shit. Make sure we got the red mark. All right, let's keep it going. You know, I'll be getting distracted. I'll be able to talk about shit. I can already have trailer. We just play the damn video, nigga.
Oh my God. Let my purse go. Let my purse go. Let my purse go. I'm gonna call the police.
Beat the brakes off that nigga. Oh my God. Dog. Oh my God. Nigga, this nigga is thinking about all of his life decisions. Damn. Bro, look at this eye. That nigga got martined. Got stomped, blood all on the white tee. This mask didn't protect him at all. Then you got arrested. You get arrested. That's the thing that makes it worse. Bobby Hill, let go of my purse. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is not crazy. It's well deserved. Like, see, I gotta think about niggas who wear weird socks, bro. How you look, you in Wally, bro. Go buy some socks, my nigga. Like, if you were doing you over there perving on some female, like, look at these dirty ass. I know it's like kind of hard to see them. Look at these dirty ass socks. Look at this shit. Look at these. I can smell these funky ass socks through the screen. Dirty sock ass boy. What the fuck is wrong with you? You go to sock aisle. You 3 rows over from the sock aisle. Instead of perving on a female, go buy some socks. Steal some socks, nigga. It's Walmart. Do something. Like, come on, my guy. This is awful. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's the worst day ever, bro. Fuck my life. This fucking piece of shit. I hope, because you know niggas in jail got phones and shit. I hope this nigga sitting in jail and everybody watching this shit. Like, nigga, you the one that got beat the fuck up in the goddamn jail, in the Walmart by them hoes. You can't lie about that story. You piece of shit. No, anyway.
Police. And now the police gonna get you to delete the pictures.
I told you about them fade braid niggas.
No.
Nigga with fade,
No,
nigga can't make a decision.
Like, oh, I'm losing a slipper. I'm like, yo.
He followed me in that house recording me while I'm with.
I want to know what's going on with this chick right here. Like, what is her purpose? Like, what are you going to do to benefit this situation at all? At all. Imagine different color socks, too much work. Man, hurry up and get over them. I missed them hoes. Let me put the same socks on. That's how they knew they was getting followed. They smelt them damn socks. Look, she just all in the shit. Like, shit, ain't nobody following me. Does she got Nike slides on? Girl, if you don't take that shit on, you ain't doing nothing athletic in them slides. Terrible. This is terrible. It's a terrible situation. That boy's having a bad day. All right. Yeah, get these out the way. Niggas getting beat up. Killing kids. Got a couple of scenes. We're gonna get some violence. Then we're gonna look at New York real quick. And then we're gonna run through this. Then we're gonna really get on. We're gonna talk TV. We got TV to talk about. Violence. Let's get some good violence in here. You know.
You go to the show with last night.
I didn't go to the show last night.
Oh, talking. Oh. Come on, sucker. Oh. Let's get it on. You insulted me, and I got to kick your ass right now. And afterwards, I don't want no hard feelings either.
Let's go to
Oh! You better watch it quick. You fucking
and she folded him.
Yo, cut. Yo.
Oh!
To the show with last night.
I didn't go to the show last night.
She been beating that nigga ass for like that's some we know each other too well fight. You motherfuckers been knowing each other. This ain't the first time she done whooped that nigga ass. She ain't
And I
got
got
no
to kick
fear.
your ass right now. And afterwards, I don't want no hard feelings either.
Right there. Hey, that nigga chest in. Cave that nigga chest in. Oh, the phone. Yeah, they took some shit from what? Friday and some other shit. They took a bunch of shit, bunch of fucking sounds and patched them into the thing. Dog, that motherfucker got COPD now. Okay, that nigga shit in. We've been wondering where Dakota's at.
I just want some quarters, not no more, dog.
I just wanted some corn.
Bitch, let go of my hair.
I'm trying to tell you, these cutting up tonight. They cutting up.
That nigga grab some cigarettes
Let me go.
and act like he trying to break the shit up.
Let me go. Bitch.
That nigga did that shit smooth.
Now?
There's a whole lot of noise and shit going on. Don't seem like a lot of action. White niggas like, fuck this. I'm tired of it. They do this shit every fucking shift. They're fighting like two puppies. Like, this how you know it was serious. Like, all this movement, all this shit ain't knocking nothing off the shelf. He ain't even knocking any cigarettes off the thing. Like,
I'm trying to tell you,
nigga told me I want some quarters. I don't want the quarters no more. Look at it. Look at this nigga. This nigga went straight for the shit before he tried to help shit out. This nigga know he don't give a fuck about helping their ass out.
Let me go.
Terrible.
Bitch.
Terrible.
Look. You happy now?
Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about shit. Alright, where we at? Terrible. That's very unfortunate. We got more. Let's run through all this. Bonnets everywhere. Oh my god. All these goddamn bonnets. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3. And one of them came off. Look at all this weed. It's ridiculous. Look at it. It was a bonnet gang. It was like 4 bitches and bonnets came out of nowhere, and this one came flying across the screen. Look at this shit. The limperist over there is recording the shit. I'm reflecting out my car. Remember, I showed you the video said that, you know, people get PTSD. The black people get PTSD from going to white schools, right? Not this. Not these type of situations. But I got some more shit than that. I forgot about that. Oh, man. Let's, good grief. I'm trying to run through. There's so much shit. What are we looking at? All right. You see. Y'all see what they're doing in Australia right now? Coming soon to an America near you.
I've just been pulled over by the cops, probably because I'm outside of my 5Ks, but
What an illegal kangaroo.
we'll see what happens. So I just thought I'd put the live stream on just in case. I don't know why I just took my seatbelt off. That was stupid.
For some reason I want to watch Kangaroo Jack.
Hello Monica,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Good, you?
We're just from the Springvale Police Station.
Sure.
At the moment, we need to have a chat to you about a matter of incitement, so I need to place you under arrest for that, okay?
Pardon?
At the moment, you're under arrest for incitement.
Have you guys been following me?
You do not have to say I do anything, but anything you say to you may report and give evidence. Do you understand that? Do you understand that, Monica?
No comment.
Okay.
Please share this video as much as possible. Monica Smith has just been arrested for incitement.
For me, please. On the phone, we're seizing that car off.
I've just been pulled over by the cops, probably because I'm outside of my 5Ks, but
I think they said they had been following. She's like a known anti-jabber. And so they're talking about they're arresting her for fucking incitement. So apparently some stuff I guess she must have posted on social media, this, that, and the third. Imagine being only got to go 5K from your house. I'm outside my 5K. I can't go, like, if y'all haven't been paying attention to what they've been doing in Australia, it's fucking bonkers, bro. This is what people in America want. But again, we got to think about people in America. Most motherfuckers are fucking grossly overweight and crazy looking anyway. They don't want to go 5K from their house. They don't want to go 5 minutes from their house. And everything delivered, they want everything given to them. They just want to be able to sit. Like, idiocracy is a real thing. And shout out to Heidi because she sent me a fucking crazy clip. Heidi sent me the worst clips, but they're hilarious. I don't understand what I don't understand why they're wearing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is untrained, unprepared, emotional child violence. I mean, again, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people got to get their shit together. And then, like, the fucking police in Australia over there having gay parties. Like, they had a thing where they had, like, some fucking, like, gay pride party thing at one of the police stations. It was all of them over there hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Not wearing masks. They're real gay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fear is a motherfucker. Like I have not come to grips with clocking out yet. Well, I don't know, man. Like, and at this point, I'm not afraid to clock out. I just don't want to go like in a really shitty way. Like, oh, he pooped his pants before he died. What a piece of shit. No, not like that. There's like two terrible ways, I think. There's like two terrible ways to go. One probably a little bit worse than the other. But yeah, but I mean, that's what's happening. Like, pretty soon, that's what people are trying to push over here, right? And give me a month, maybe a month and a half. I'm gonna be a little bit more active on lining these things out because, like I said, I have to have my own platform to do certain things. Because as I was saying earlier about that whistleblower website for the abortion thing, right? GoDaddy told them they got 24 hours to take their website, remove their website somewhere else because they violated the terms and conditions, right? Some shit they made up, some old woke shit. That's why I said I will not host my own platform in America. Absolutely would not do it. And it's crazy to say that. It's crazy to say that I would not host my platform in America because you'd get significant freedoms elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, it's to say what you want. You have better freedom of speech on other places. So, paying and all that other stuff can get a little sketchy, but I wouldn't do it in America because you got the major hosts like the GoDaddies. There's HostGator out here in Houston. I wouldn't trust them either. Any of these places, right? They want to appease. I don't even know if abortion people are the masses, but I don't even know if any of these people are the masses. But I just wouldn't do it. So if I really want to be able to say the shit I want to say, like, if I want to say the shit I really want to say, I know it would not be wise to host that shit anywhere in America. So, or with any mainstream company in America. But yeah, unfortunately for her, Australia sucks right now. Kangaroos are cool, but the police are boo. Let's get all this stuff out the way. We got a lot of this violence out the way. There's still so much more violence. Have we done any wokey woke shit? Let's laugh for a second, then we'll get to some woke shit. Some super woke shit.
Yeah. What the fuck is up?
What the hell is this? This is a shot. Put that shit back.
What do you think, man? What does it say? Yeah. What the fuck is up?
What the hell is this? This is a shot. Put that shit back.
What do you think, man? What does it say?
That's funny. Not creative. I'm not gonna lie, that fucking fireball fuck that little dude up. Fuck me up. Fuck up any normal human being. All right. Some of y'all don't like it. We're gonna watch it anyway. Woke ass people doing woke ass shit.
So I'm glad you asked.
Oh,
For me, a big part of the
y'all know what I say.
appeal of using its pronouns is the fact that they're dehumanizing. Because of a huge cocktail of trauma and abuse and neurodivergence and my own queerness, I don't really click with humanity. Like, I just don't vibe with it. And in the past, people have forcibly dehumanized me. So basically, I like to use its pronouns for myself as a way to sort of reclaim the dehumanization other people have forced upon me. Another part of the appeal, for me at least, is the fact that it makes people uncomfortable. What I mean by that is that sometimes people want to push me into certain boxes that they deem as harmless for their own comfort. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of being humanized for the comfort of other people. Because of the fact that I'm queer and neurodivergent and look the way that I do, people call me a freak a lot of times. And they're right about that, and I'm fine with it, because I don't want to be humanized for other people. So I'm glad.
I'm upset with myself that I watched that. I'm not even gonna play it again for the people in the back. That's terrible. Let's just get all the woke shit out the way. Yeah, it's fucking. I don't even know.
If you wear an American flag, be it like a hat, a mask, shoes, I don't know. Just, if you wear an American flag, I do not trust you in any way. I do not trust you. I will be extremely cautious around you. Not trust you. If you wear an American flag.
Paint your nails black. I don't trust you. I'm gonna be extremely cautious around you. And then many run away. If you're a man, I don't know. Maybe chicks who paint their nails really black too. I gotta be aware of them too. They might put a spell on you. He looks like somebody from a TV show or movie. And I can't remember who. I'll think of it in a second. If things were to go down, it was about to get real violent. I wouldn't trust that person to have anybody's back. That person would run away and leave us all in a bad way. I can't listen to these people talking.
So this comment was put on a video that had absolutely nothing to do with politics, but let's dive in because teaching is political. The education system, the curriculum, school zoning, funding, standardized testing, all of these things can create and further lead to class and racial inequalities and impact life chances for our students. Especially as a history teacher, my students deserve somebody who is going to confront and challenge the injustices and untruths that are in our history that have led to discrimination. So yes, teaching is political because as we develop curriculum and have conversations with our students, equity and anti-racism need to be in the forefronts of our minds, as well as giving our kids the means to gather factual information.
Equity is fucking stupid. Racism in the forefront of your mind makes you a fucking loser. Makes you view the whole world through the lens of everybody's prejudice, everybody hates me, and it makes your life a fucking waste. Unfortunately, most niggas have been successfully indoctrinated to think this way and believe this bullshit. If I saw a teacher that looked like this for my kid, it would be immediately withdrawn. Immediately, like, if I went to that fucking open house and saw teachers that didn't, the fucking history teacher looked like, immediately, this is where the tour stops. It's time to go. Absolutely not, Chief.
Form their own opinion. But this is wildly different than indoctrination or propaganda because I'm not trying to sway my students' opinions. I want them to form their own educated opinions. What I'm doing is challenging.
You're indoctrinating them in your own right. Like, this is my thing. And I was kind of talking a little bit with Travis yesterday. It's like, you're asking kids who've put no skin in the game, no risk whatsoever in anything, and you're giving them the right to be moral judges on people in history who came from a different time, that had to pave the way for the opportunities and things that we have now to be this free, right? Especially in this country, because it's been the same timeline for everybody else. But you see the guys on the other side, they're in bumper cars, lifting weights and hanging people out of helicopters. They're sweeping through houses and wiping people out. Some of these other places don't have running water. Some of these other places don't know what the fucking internet is. These other places are fucking, there's just so much off the wall shit going on around the world, right? People are still in, I don't know, what would be our 1700s or something like that. And you're giving these kids who've brought no benefit to society whatsoever, and you're allowing them to be condescending, if you will, over the people who paved our modern society, the people who gave them the privilege to be in the position that they're in now, right? And then they have this, now they feel like they have this moral superiority to these people. And then they go through their life and, well, these people back then, if that wouldn't have happened, we wouldn't be where we are now, right? A lot of very unfortunate things took place. I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, man, slavery was absolutely necessary. We had to do it, bro. It is what it is. Be grateful for the people that went through it. The fact that you have the opportunities that you have now, right? Like, that you don't have to go through it. And instead of saying, hey, let me take full advantage of every opportunity I have now, I want to sit back and judge all the people who came before me. One, they're dead, so you sitting and feeling any kind of way, nobody fucking cares. I'm gonna take it out on their not their ancestors, their fucking successors, and fucking make them feel some type of way about something they had no control over. It's the dumbest shit in the world, and it just boils down to envy and jealousy, right? We live in a country where, as crazy as shit is, opportunity is still out there, plenty of opportunity. But yet you have more people caring about injustices of the past that could never, ever, ever be changed. There's nothing that you can fucking do. You can sit here and think, I'm knocking over this statue I showed you, asshole. Nobody cares. You just broke some rocks. Good job on you. You drop it on somebody else's head, now they're fucking brain dead. Like, I don't get what people feel like they're doing. On one hand, and again, like I say, on one hand, it's hands off my body, bro. You gotta take that jab or you're a piece of shit. It's like the ignorance in the society in which we live in. Again, it's like this blinded view of things. And again, this false sense of superiority on a moral level. But you can see, and I tell you, you can look at people and you can see people's flaws, right? It's generally pretty easy. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? If you have a chance to look at somebody for long enough, you can tell their flaws. Anybody. And so we're allowing these people, now we have a recorded history of the flaws or mistakes or things that people have made. And we are, like I say, giving kids who need to be learning skills, talents, and developing their abilities the right to judge somebody, right? It's a weird fucking thing. It's not their place to be in.
A broken system and hopefully laying the groundwork for progress and justice.
Progress and justice, in your opinion, looks like insecurity and low self-esteem. Or motherfuckers who I don't relate to being a fucking human being. I'm an it. Like, this is progress to people. Like, letting motherfuckers float around the planet being fucking weird. But you notice this goes on nowhere else. You get to say these things because of the things people did prior, but yet you hate those people who gave you this privilege. You could have been born anywhere else on the planet. In Africa, they set your ass on fire in the middle of the street, for you being a limp-wristed individual. But back to Africa, a lot of the limpers over here hollering, right? None of this shit makes any fucking sense. And I don't understand it. And again, emotions. That's what happened with all the fucking, now there's so many fucking emotional men in this country now. And this has allowed all this shit to get out of hand. Men would have stood firm and held their nuts. Now it's a lack thereof. A lot of this bullshit would not be taking place. Anyway, next video. This Australian lady goes to jail. Yeah, but a lot of these teachers are getting canned out. It's good because they shouldn't be fucking teaching these kids this shit. Like I said, it's not their place to be trying to put their fucking beliefs on the kids, like the one in Cali, pledge allegiance to the fucking queers. Get the fuck out of here. For what?
Period poverty doesn't just affect women. Two-spirits, trans men, non-binary people, and genderqueer people can all have periods. And arguably, period poverty may be higher in these populations. Here's why.
You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers just, I'm just giving you the game, bro. You don't know this, so I'm lacing you up. Because you're ignorant and I'm so intelligent. Just listen.
You ever seen a tampon dispenser or a box of free tampons in a men's bathroom? What about a period aisle not labeled feminine hygiene or pink boxes all around it? Periods can be a really tough and dangerous time for people that aren't cisgender women. So if you're donating period products or putting them out in your workplace or school, make sure they're in all bathrooms. Or at least that all people have access to these products. Because blood has no gender, baby. Period poverty.
Period poverty. I learned something new. I learned that people are a little bit dumber than I thought they were. Bro, I'm not all about causing destruction and chaos. I go into a men's restroom and there's a fucking period fucking dispense. I will never financially support that venue ever again. The last time I would ever spend my money in that place. It's like kind of here and take like places that are still trying to say, oh, you need to work. Don't shop there. I will not go there. All right. The science has changed. I will not support, and it's not even about having these super, just rigorous beliefs. It's just certain foolishness I cannot get down with. I refuse to get down with. So if I ever went to a place, restaurant, whatever it is, I say, even in the middle of my meal, I'd leave. I'd be like, hey, you know what? Like my check, please. Go. Keep this fucking food. Go. Like, there's no fucking way. If you're that woke, if you're on that kind of shit, I got no time for you. I could never start a business. Well, I could, and I will, but I'm not catering to nobody and their bullshit. Be a traditional venue. I can't do it. I can't cater to the foolishness that I like. I'm not finna play imaginary games with you. I'm not finna fucking do it. I'm not even gonna read the chat. I'm gonna read in a minute. That's what's being said.
So you can look this up, but what it means to be lithromantic / acchiromantic, it's kind of called both, means I feel romantic attraction, but I have no desire for it to be reciprocated, or it quickly dissipates as soon as I find out it's reciprocated. So the question was, how did I figure that out? I actually figured out halfway through my current romantic relationship, but I was searching through identities because I knew I didn't feel.
Like, these motherfuckers, like, make up the same shit for the same shit every fucking day. We go through this shit, like, appreciate the love, strongly grand. It's like every fucking day it's some shit. It's the same fucking shit. And that's what I say. China did the right thing. I absolutely agree. Like, and I'm not pro-China in any fucking, but get the effeminate dudes off TV because it influences society. The more you start putting all that shit on television, now you start seeing more of it in society, right? Like, they've always been around, right? I'm not saying, oh, cancel them, bro. Just get them out of here. Like, don't promote it. Like I said, I'm not against. Live your fucking life. You got to do whatever you got to do to survive on this planet, right? It's not my job to save anybody or tell anybody how to do anything. But if I choose to not want to associate or promote certain behaviors, I have the right not to do so. And I don't think that certain things like that should be promoted. If that's a thing, hey, you have your whole own channel, You know what I mean? And people could watch it there. Shouldn't have to be forced on everybody's fucking channel. The show doesn't have a icky romantic, weird, sexual, left wing, crazy. Like, let's make sure everybody gets covered. Let's make sure we cover all the. Like, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Like, if that's what you want, like, go create a whole network for that, and then cool, everybody can watch that shit. You can make all the money in the world. But like I said, I'm not a promoter. I'm not gonna. I would say I don't want to destroy it, but I guess that's kind of what I'm doing. But it's just like, bro, it's like, it's just like, man, this shit right here is while the kids are all confused and weird. And again, especially during that pubescent and prepubescent time, you got all these weird feelings and hormones. You're trying to figure stuff out. Lack of men on, in their lives to guide them, especially the dudes. Then everything you see on TV is effeminate men. Single mothers talking about fuck men and they're pieces of shit. And so now the little boys don't want to be men because they don't want to go against their mom. They don't want to be something that their mom hates. And it's just, it's a whole crazy circle. And you get fucking generic Joker over here.
Romantic love quite like everyone else. And that is what I found that fit me both. Every time I would get into a relationship with someone who I thought I really liked, it would just dissipate. Or as soon as I really got to know someone, I wouldn't like them anymore if I found out they liked me. So it was really just sifting through the different identities and finding one that matched me. Now, that doesn't mean that I love my boyfriend any less. It just means I love him a little differently. And it was really hard. So
let's call it what it is. I'm going to say the first part, and then somebody in the chat say the second part. We're going to call it what it is. Mental. Y'all do the rest. I think that's all the crazy wokery I got. Let's get back to some violence. Oh, so we're going to take a quick look in New York. I might extend the deal a little bit tonight because I'm talking a lot, and I want to get some calls. I want to talk about movies. We'll see how long we get into it, because I still got a bunch of videos I'm going to show y'all. It's Friday. Videos on Friday. This is some stuff, I guess, that was taking place on the East Coast. Now, like I told you yesterday, the problem was that they were in Planet Fitness in the first place. So, there's that, right? That's the original problem. Planet Fitness gives people Little Caesars after their workouts. I'm loving all the answers here. Oh man, that's already happening. Let me see. Yeah, that's wild, right? So there's this. That little song right there is gonna give me one of them notifications. YouTube says, "Yeah, you got a copyright claim. It's not a strike, but you got a claim. So here's options of what you can do about it." Flood time. John, my favorite New Yorker, what's the motherfucking deal? Well, now. We bought this kayak 3 years ago. I've been waiting for this moment. He seems very excited. Let's see. I got one more. I think storm-related video. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe, oh, yeah. I'm not even going to say what I want to say with this.
Oh, ina mo. Swimming lesson ka pa, ha? My goodness, ayoko na.
Rattles having too much damn fun.
Swimming lesson ka pa, ha? My goodness, ayoko na.
I always find like when people don't speak English, use like these little stickers and shit. I wonder what he would say. Give it a 10. It's Olympic greatness. Woke shit and violence. I got a lot of violence left. It's been a bunch of violence since we last showed some videos. Let's get a little bit of this out the way.
A red wine.
Oh shit, damn. Man. I didn't even say anything. That's why I didn't say it. Imagine thinking that your opinion in the state that you're in, taking your opinion and saying, and then calling someone crusty. I'm willing to bet this entire channel that there are hygienic issues that she cannot handle without some sort of wand, extension, power washer, or additional accessory to properly facilitate. Like, think that I'm gonna do it. This is the video, one of all the stupid videos that I watch. Cause I'm just like, I want to get on to, but I want to. This is the video that's gonna make me start tomorrow. Cause I got like 3 or 4 scripts that I've written out of things I want to talk about. Not scripts, but just ideas that I wanted to. Cause I'm just like, I'm just gonna get on there and just start saying shit. People like this have the audacity. You're listening to crusty old. If you follow diet culture, you follow somebody with a fucking 6-pack who can actually utilize their own body strength or maybe lift more than their body weight, that has probably multiple physical advantages over the average individual, right? They're old, crusty white men. Just not just white people. I mean, what is diet culture? Being in shape, being able to see the muscular shape and tone of your body. Is that what diet culture is considered? And that's crusty. Is diet culture people who can wash themselves with their soap, water in their hands? I mean, like, what does that mean? Like, where in the world do you feel like you're in a position to insult anybody? Now, if you flip the script, right? And somebody said, well, if you follow people who use the word fat phobic, you're a sloppy hog, right? You're listening to sloppy hogs or something like that. People would lose their shit, start breaking down crying, holler about oppression, holler about how the system is against them, there's systemic fat oppression or some shit. Like, it would be a whole different thing, right? Because they're punching up. But if it was the verse, they'd be punching down, right? You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy shit, right? This is why Broderick will never be a mod. Okay. You don't know. She looks like she'll punch the shit out of somebody and then immediately pass out from overexertion. Dog. That's what happens if you eat too much of Broderick ribs. Like, doesn't it look even funnier without the sound? Womp womp. Yeah, bro, exactly. Bro's like, man, she's just right. That's crazy stuff. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Those accessories created by crusty old white man. Who was a crusty YouTube man? I'm probably considered old these days. Old crusty honcho. That's fucking terrible. It's like, and the thing about it is like, cause you got some big women that have like a shape to them, you know, so they're not the most disciplined. And I'm not saying that it's all Gucci, but it's like you could tell that they do. So I was at the gym the other day with a girl, like, and I was secretly proud. I love to see, you know, people who are trying to get their health together and all that shit. But you can tell like the type of people who have absolutely no concern with their physical well-being at all. And people like that are the ones that the variant comes through and wipes out. But I got the poke, I got the jab. What happened? Well, apparently you listen to everything except for them telling you that obesity is the biggest danger. We're talking about the Romsky. The wise man ain't in here. I was saving this one for the wise man. But gotta play it just cause.
It's the most light skinned shit I ever seen. Look at this. But it's the most light skinned shit I ever seen. Look at this.
What a wise man is.
The most light skinned shit I ever seen.
But the light skin's got a hole in that L, bro.
Look at this.
Bro. Yeah, but you know, light skins feel like they on top right now because I think what's the name to drop the album, so they all excited. She looks like the captain from Wally, got a gender transition one day in the art. Oh my goodness. Oh, absolutely. I haven't watched Wally, so we got to put that definitely in the movies that we're going to talk about. It was the adult version of That's Not Fair. Exactly. And that's what I say. That's one of the bigger issues that we're teaching these kids is that, oh, life is fair and we're all equal. And I'm like, no, some people are just better than others. And generally it's the people who work at it. And that's pretty much it.
I used to be so beautiful.
Bro, why are the most liberal cities? Why do they look like this? Why do they all look Austin, Portland, fucking there was another one we were looking at the other day, like San Fran, they say you would stepping on shit in the streets. Like, why? Wise came in as soon. Oh, there you go. Did you see it, Wise? You know, light skin's got a hole in that L, babe. Bro, this shit right is always the most liberal cities. Hell no, fuck that nigga. That nigga is that nigga ain't a dude. He a female. That nigga talking about he pregnant shit. So he got to take that L with the rest of the black females. we didn't boot that nigga to the other side. That's what he want to be. So we ain't gets no wins over here. They did go find the blackest, goofiest nigga they could find to be on that shit. But yeah, it's always the places like that. Like, it's crazy. Crazy shit. Look at this shit, man. It looks just like fucking Austin. Like, if they didn't put anything on it, well, maybe the trees give it away. But I bet it would be hard for some people to fucking tell. I think it'd be very hard for some people to fucking tell the difference, bro. It's sad, really. It's really, really sad. Oh. You have no notifications on my phone. Let me see what we got going on here. Miss Bell, you might have to put your kin fighting shoes on. Elvira slash Anastasia. I don't know if you were in here last night. I don't think you were. She called in, and I forgot about this. She had some words for you. Okay? And she sent a message that says, and I quote, this is verbatim, "Fuck Bell Karen." Then this also led into a conversation of whether or not what a Karen actually stands for or represents. And so we'll continue that conversation later. But you got to defend yourself, Miss Bell. You can't. I've seen you do it. So you can't play the good girl role tonight. You gotta put the bell boots on. I know how it goes. Someone hit them so they can sue. Feral people listen to like feral kittens, but man, like the video we saw with the pool, right? The dude, it might have been in the Discord that we shared that, but the dude put up a pool. I don't know if it was in Portland or somewhere. They were having a heat wave, and they put him on the news, and the next day he got killed, like by some other homeless dude that they put the pool up. I've seen Bell go vicious. Look, I've seen Gangster Bell, right? And I want to see it again. But I've heard Gangster Bell. I know Bell is a killer. She's just, like men of who are capable of extreme violence and who have seen extreme violence, they don't encourage it because they know how bad it can get. So they do their best to not go there. That's the Bell right there. But she gets on though. When she's had enough, it's on like Donkey Kong. This is interesting. No, he was a homeless dude. So this is what happens when white ladies go to Jamaica. Went to the hood, I guess. I don't know. I think she enjoyed it. I think she might have enjoyed that. It was a little rapey, but hey, there's that. Austin, but hey, man, I seen some. I don't know, Austin, man. I'm just saying, it's on the way. Oh yeah, her husband's either really pissed or really into. There's some weird shit going on these days. It might be one of those poly relationships.
I'm so scared to post this.
I have no idea what this is.
I am saying my trauma out loud.
She sees dead people.
I'm choosing to be brave. But it's also really painful because I know that in order to heal myself, I have to hurt so many people that I didn't mean to.
People who record, what is happening right now?
I'm so sorry if it hurts you. I'm really sorry if this hurts you, but I can't hold it in any longer. I need to fully heal and let go. I'm so sorry.
Oh, what happened here? I have no idea. I bet she's gonna power up. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know, man. I'm not even I'm not even gonna rack my brain. Let's run through these. I'm gonna talk for a long time. Let's run through this shit. That was a waste of the whole video. I got nothing but almost violence left. I don't know if I got a little bit. Let's clear all the woke shit out. We have fun. Then talk about fun stuff.
There is absolutely no reason why Hurricane Ida should have done that much damage to Louisiana and Mississippi and along the path that it's going to take. And part of the reason why is because there is infrastructure.
See, I'm finna get a headache from whatever's gonna be said now.
Structural and environmental racism in a lot of minority and low socioeconomic communities. There's no reason that the southern border of Louisiana should still be struggling to figure out what type of infrastructure and technology they can use to prevent minority communities.
God damn it, go save it, bitch. Go become a goddamn architect and a city planner. Go save everybody. God.
Communities from being destroyed. And on top of that, not just being destroyed, but also having to put in their own resources to rebuild their own community. Like,
invest in your own community. Like, same way like a lot of those people don't fucking like clean up their own communities. Don't fucking take care of the property. Shit goes down, then other people swoop in with money and then buy it and fix it up, make it look nice and livable. And then those same people quit gentrification and just buying everything up because they're rich. No, it's just made the fucking property value go down. It's super fucking cheap. Nobody wants to live there. And then, anyway, I'm going. You know what's racist? Fighting Irish. That's racist.
wake up and smell the flowers, people, okay? There is race embedded into every decision.
Can't smell the flowers if you get the Rona. That's oppressing people who've gotten the Rona because they've lost their sense of smell for a while. So this is you're the oppressor. You're the oppressor. Wake up and see, look in the mirror, oppressor.
The United States of America, and the sooner that we realize that, the sooner we can stop people from dying because of things that could have been prevented.
Yeah. Whether selectively attacks communities of color and low socioeconomic status. That damn racist weather. They said, what's that shit? DARPA, whatever. It's that damn weather machine. Or something, whatever that fucking shit is. That's what it is. That's how they're wiping out. That's the new age KKK. It's the goddamn weather machine. And they're picking and choosing which people to wipe out. You know, that's we should have known. We're oblivious to it because the wind is blowing and the rain is coming down so hard that we don't see the oppression. Yeah, see, should have known better. I fucking should have known. I should have stayed woke. Wasn't woke enough.
Let the man go, man.
Bubba, I got fists. Don't grab me. I got back pills. That's what I tell you.
Oh shit. Let the man go, man.
Bubba, I got fists. Don't grab me. I got back pills. That's what I tell you.
Oh shit.
How did he let him go and fall? Like, I don't even know. Anyway, that was humorous. That was humorous. Oh my God. All right, lady that cried for no reason. I don't want to kill you all, but got to do it. All right, I know I normally say I don't try not to show the titty on this channel. I didn't. Oh, motherfucker! It's way too late. But following scenes and scenes you probably previously watched. I should have put this up about an hour ago. Maybe considered graphic. Viewer discretion is advised. But if you've been in the den, you know what it is. If you somehow stumbled in the den, you're probably not even gonna see this message. But it is what it is. Don't can't say I didn't try. Right? All right. Let's get back to it. So I normally say I don't show the titty, but apparently this is a Facebook titty protest. Hey, I'm all for it. If women want to show their titties on the Facebook, you want everybody inside to see negative effects of gravity. So all your friends from high school in '86, how you looking? Go for it.
Yeah, so these protesters dressed up as giant inflatable breasts. They were protesting Facebook's nipple image algorithm, which currently bans women from showing any nipples, but allows men to go shirtless. Yeah, so these protesters dressed up as giant inflatable breasts. They were protesting Facebook's nipple image algorithm, which currently bans women from showing any nipples, but allows men to go shirtless.
Yeah, it's never the ones you want to see. It's never the ones you want to see, right? That's the ones who's always trying to show it to you, the ones you don't want to see. So they're trying to show it. Look at me. No, I'm okay on that. Now you're going to see it, whether you want to or not. You know, but I thought those were like a bunch of big Kirby's or something. Like Kirby, the little fucking Nintendo character. So I thought it was at first. Trying to get all the good shit out the way, and then we're going to straight violence. What's this?
Well, my friends, it is June, which means it's Pride Month. That is a month that we celebrate all of the incredible people who are members of...
Like, if y'all don't stop tying niggas into fucking Pride Month, god damn it. We'll stick with February. Like, I'd rather keep the little short month, missing a few days. Like, do not tie niggas into June. We got February. We cool with that shit. Them other niggas who want to get in that shit, that's the ones who don't be worried about being black and or niggas or whatever you want to call it. Niggas is in February. June is for that other shit. Black is not a fucking sexuality, goddamn it. Fucking weird ass. We just celebrate look at my spectrum of hearts. Those hearts got heart disease.
Of the LGBTQIA plus community. You might say, that's a lot of letters.
Damn it. And then the damn bot want to talk about some goddamn bot. Didn't pick the worst time.
What do all those mean? We're going to spend time this month learning about the history of the LGBTQ plus community. We're going to learn about amazing individuals.
I'm not gonna learn shit. I'm tired. Let's go. I don't watch enough woke weird shit. I think everything else should be violence. I think almost everything else should be violence.
What will happen if I do not take my hat off?
If you refuse, you're going to be arrested and taken to jail.
If I don't take my hat off?
You're going to be fingerprinted and processed. Actually, you're not going to be taken. You're not going to be taken to jail. You're going to be fingerprinted and released.
But I'll be arrested though.
Yes.
For wearing a hat that says "Make America Great Again."
That's correct.
That's a problem. That's a problem right there. Project is raging right now. Rib sauce all over the keyboard. He spit on his iPad, yelling, "Man, I'm going to take my hat. God damn it!" Fucking brown bourbon sauce all everywhere. Project is not a happy camper right now. I don't know how you equate it to. I don't know. I mean, I got this whole theory. Like I said, I gotta wait till I get there, everything else together, so I can really start going in on topics I want to go in on. So I really spoke on certain things the way I would like to. But Trill, I'm gonna bring this one back for Professor Trill, who is a light skinned nigga, real quick, just for the light skins.
But it's the most light skinned shit I ever seen.
That's how Trill be in the truck. You hide in the truck.
But it's the most light skinned shit I ever seen.
That's how I feel being in the truck, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Nigga, it's hot.
Look at this. But it's the most light skinned shit I ever seen.
And in there, he in there jamming Drake, CLB and shit. It's hot. Oh shit. Oh man.
Okay, y'all, so this was highly requested because if you know, my pops, you know, he has a weightlifting team or whatever, and he benched 600 plus, like 600. So this should be lightweight to him, and in the video that I saw, they used bottles, and I was like, damn, I bet you can top that. So I tied gallons of water onto the string, so that, what you're gonna do is, it's a little heavy to me, so you're gonna hold that, and you're gonna, yeah, so you're just gonna place it, but it's like a physics thing. So I'm gonna start stacking some books and see if you can hold it, okay? So we're gonna start off very lightweight. Can you do that? Not heavy yet? You good?
This damn train could be. Shit.
Okay. Hold on, let me go grab some more books. Well,
that ain't gonna work.
what?
What is that?
I don't know.
Really be. That's some bullshit.
Bye.
I just left my ass and get out of there. I knew where it was going. I was just trying to see because everybody been doing that prank. I've been seeing it floating around a lot. I just want to see how that was in. But the funny part about it was when he was like, "What is that?" She's, I don't know. That was really beyond. You know better, sir. You know better. Y'all know. All right, that'll stop. Y'all, you know better. I have never listened to a Drake album. And I never will. That's the most light-skinned shit I ever seen. I have no reason to. I've only heard songs where Drake has been a feature. And then generally when those come on, I ain't gonna lie, I heard like one or two of the first songs he first came out. But again, other than that, we need a feature, and I generally don't listen through too much of that. So, yeah. Get that weird teacher out of here. Beyond coming here, beyond on that light skinned nigga shit.
Man, hey, listen, my name Brandon Taylor. This is my mama. Oh. This is my mother, Sharon Conley. She's a good lady. Like, she raised us. She's very good. She's a good.
But who you talking to though?
Listen, Mom, I'm talking to the man.
What man?
The man.
Who the man is?
What?
I got what I'm shooting for though. That's what I'm talking about. Stop what?
I'm just telling the people how you a good person.
Oh shit, everybody know I'm good.
And how you got a kind and heart. And what,
I can't be too goddamn kind of psycho. Stole my goddamn washing powder.
See, you can't be doing that, man.
Doing what though? What I'm doing?
That right there, I'm just telling people how you're a kind people and how you.
People is two people.
No,
a kind person.
Well, you're a kind person. You're a kind person, and you good now. You're a very good person.
You're good to give me $300.
I'm telling people how I used to sell pussy back in the day.
Oh, bitch, I never sold no pussy, motherfucker. Yeah, no,
Trent.
no.
Hey,
no,
Trent.
Ain't no Trent. Bitch, don't
Trent.
get on here, motherfucker,
Trent.
lying on me. Bitch, I ain't never.
Trent.
Ain't
Hold
no
on.
Trent. Ain't no hole on my motherfucker. No, bitch, get back. 6 feet. No. Bitch, don't go there because we'll fight right now. Don't go there. No, don't do that shit. Don't lie to nobody about me, motherfucker. Don't do that. I'm dead ass serious. Don't do that.
So you ain't gonna tell the people.
Boy, don't do that. Get 6 back, boy. Get back with them lies. Get back. Listen, y'all. He lying. I ain't never told pussy a day in my life. Bitch, I ain't never did it. Never.
Yes, you did.
Motherfucker, I just said I ain't doing it, bitch. Don't do that. Don't lie. Don't do that.
Hey, yes, you did.
Boy.
No.
You finna get hit in the mouth, bitch. You finna get your goals knocked out, bitch. You finna be toothless. You finna get like me, motherfucker. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not right. Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
But back to her, she's a nice person. She did sell pussy back in the day.
Bitch, I just told you, motherfucker.
Why you did sell it
But don't do that. Don't say no shit. Bitch, I never did that. Don't do that. Don't motherfucking do that, nigga.
All right.
Don't do that shit. The fuck wrong with you?
Hey, at least I tried, man.
I don't give a fuck what you tried.
Man, hey, listen, my...
I would love to see that last hit. I know she clocked the fuck out of. She sold some pussy back in the day, bro. Look, it might not, on a consistent basis, it might not be selling in the term in which walking the street and selling it. That bitch sold some pussy. She traded some pussy for some favors at some point in time, prior to toothlessness. But Jaja made a very good point. This is a normal, unfortunately, this is a common conversation in many black households. Right? You think this is healthy. This is a healthy conversation. You call your son all kind of bitches and niggas, and this nigga come from saying his mama sold pussy, all this other crazy shit. It's a lack of respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? Layaway pussy, oh, terrible. Terrible. It's el terrible. But you want to get violent, want to fight and shit. Speaking of violence, speaking of fighting, let's run through this. I know I got some violence. I know we said we're gonna talk movies. I promise we're gonna talk about some movies.
You got it? Pop this bitch, Lala. Pop on this bitch now. Pop on this bitch.
Shit. Oh shit. What's going on?
Come here, bitch.
What's going on? Is this crackhead fighting?
Let the head go, bro.
Break that shit up, y'all. Break it up.
Oh, God.
You talking about selling pussy?
Chill.
This is full WWE.
Let go.
That motherfucker locked up like some pit bulls. God damn.
Let go.
No, let the head go.
Running and shit.
Don't pull her hair out. Let her go. I got it.
E, let go.
Hold on. Break it up.
Bitch, try to scratch my face. Let go, E, let go.
Get it.
Come on, please. Nobody swing.
Let go. I got you. That's us.
Yeah, that's I'm like, what the fuck?
E, chill. Let go of her head. You got let go of her head.
Let go.
Some in there that was grabbed had to be real. Weaver came and that should have slipped out already. I guess they got a potent styles, but he seemed to be dope fiends. That bitch came and attacked with the fucking wet floor sign from under the stage and shit. I just want to see that part again. See, look now, that's just a little oxtail. See, you know, that's the real shit. She only got a little oxtail, the other one got a little oxtail on the other one. And she had a hell of a grip. She was getting her ass. Ooh, she caught her good with that little jabber cut. Uh-oh. Somebody Dauphine money, somebody street money to fail.
Let the head go, bro.
She picked that shit up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, he could literally get 10th. He might literally get out on number 10. She was whacking the fuck out that bitch with that motherfucking wet floor sign. You wet with blood. Alright. Pussy selling mama can go in the folder. I'm keeping that light skin thing there because I'm going to play that again before that the stream. Oh shit. Old school Jamaican stick fiber. Oh, the weaving came off. Oh, how you came off the... How you had... This is not a fight you was ever supposed to be in. You just came off the stick. You folded up. Submitted that up. Oh no, that might be a nigga. I don't know what's going on right now. Motherfucker, some random motherfucker with a broken hand come in the motherfucking situation. Oh, got a fucking kick in there for good measure. Motherfucker just folded up, crying and shit, in fear. Like she didn't seen the Babadook. Threw some shit back on. Uh-oh. Random drug addicts from all over the place. I don't know who built worse, this motherfucker or the motherfucker.
It's too motherfucking early for this.
I think that's a nigga. That's a fucking dude. Bro.
Bye.
Bro. Where we live in. But the PTSD comes from when you move black kids out of black neighborhoods and move them into white schools. That's what that goofball said. Anyway. Yeah, hippos are man. Yeah, there were definitely some growling. Hippos are very dangerous. Like, I remember for like most of my early, like probably the first 22 years of my life, I thought hippos were cool. And then I learned that them motherfuckers are mean and violent. They kill crocodiles with a tooth. All right, we almost got it all. I think these two are actually pretty decent. I don't know if this one, let's watch. Now we watch this one and say this over for last. All right.
Feel lighter, feel.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, brush me again. I'm gonna knock your ass. Yeah, come on, yeah. Yeah, we'll take it.
Put some on him so cold. Put some on him so cold, boy.
Hello, loosen up.
Loosen up. Good grab me.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hello, what's up? What I'm trying to get you. Yeah. This ain't like the first round. I'm trying to get you.
Just checking shit. That'll be some new nigga shit.
I got one. Don't hit me. I'm 20.
Get the fuck out the way, bro. Let the hitter get in there. Get the fuck out the way.
Hey, man, we finished this 5 seconds. Breathe.
Man, stop grabbing, man. Get out of me.
Man,
Bory.
Boy,
beat him, blood. Beat him, boy.
Real name is Corey. Now they call him Bory.
Ooh.
They just having a whole fucking conversation and shit.
Yeah. Oh shit! Ooh, he done closed this shit. He done closed this shit.
It's hard. Oh, no respect on it? No respect on it? Another uppercut. Do that little move one more time. Another uppercut. Do that little move one more time. Okay, to and do that move one more time. I'm gonna break your motherfucking jaw.
Stick it together though.
Do that move one more time. Do that. I'm gonna knock your motherfucking. Don't talk to it. You just talking.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, you ain't. Get y'all hurt.
Man, punish him, B.
The little nigga with the little Ricks, he caught him one little good one at the end, but that shit earlier caught him. He folded. Shit. He caught him with one little good one. He tried to go out on a high note. He felt that shit from earlier though. Yeah, that's what I say, but that's what it was. He felt that shit earlier, and so he he gave it what he had, and that's what I think he said, somebody don't want to fight no more. Get you off, and I don't know. I think he felt that one good when he caught him with. I don't know if he caught him in the eye or what. But I thought the little dude with the little wigs had the upper hand, but no. I guess if you quit, then other niggas still want to fight. Then you hurt his arm.
Hold on.
But remember, if you take those black ass parents taking their black ass kids to them white ass schools, gonna have to take them to a black ass therapist. Remember that shit. That goofy ass nigga said that shit. Is this motherfucker RKO out of nowhere?
go to law. Run. Come on, bitch, we dirty, huh? Come on.
Contain that damn too.
I'm ready to tell you something.
Hold on. That bad hurt. They go to law. Run. Come on, bitch, we dirty, huh? Come on.
I'm ready to tell you something.
Imagine thinking somebody want to come taste something is the worst situation out there. Motherfuckers clocking motherfuckers with bat. Just seen a bitch get RKO'd out of nowhere. Hoes jumping a nigga, niggas wiping hoes out. But remember, you know, this is that racial infrastructure problem that the old guy was talking about earlier. Anywho, one last thing, and then we're going to talk about tonight's topic. I didn't realize damn we're 2 hours to watch all this crazy shit. There was a lot. It's been a minute since I didn't really show a lot of videos this week. One more time for my light-skinned niggas.
But it's the most light-skinned shit I ever seen. Look at this. But it's the most light-skinned shit I ever seen.
Can't tell that nigga he ain't tough. All right, so yeah, I didn't realize we talked this long. We watched a lot of stuff. Have not talked about movies at all. Let's talk about movies, things, video, entertainment on the big screen. Now things go straight to Netflix, and somebody was the Wonder Woman director talking about, the movies that go to Netflix, nobody hears about them. They're not that good, or all those things. I disagree. Right, I disagree. I saw something that went straight to Netflix. It wasn't a bad movie. Can't remember what it was, but I don't remember a lot of movies I've seen. But I want to talk about movies. I want to talk about maybe more classic movies, because nowadays, again, everything is social justice and has the whole wokey woke message, or we got to have equality. We change characters that once were men into females, and once were white to black, and we have. Got to prove all this stuff, because that solves all the racial injustice and all the problems that we have in America, right? So let's talk about it. I want you guys to drop, I would say a top 5, right? I would say a top 5. But I just want to say, let's the time frame of things. Number 1. Your number 1 favorite movie of all time. For me, this is extremely difficult. And I think mine is super cliche, right? Super cliche. Sleepwalker. Big Trouble in Little China was great. I remember my grandma, man. And I would think that I would be more like, I guess, I don't know, it's always been something, maybe I've always had like a disconnect or something, because my grandma had so many movies. Like this is back when VHS was the thing, right? My grandmother had, if it came out on VHS, she had the fucking movie. She'd go to Walmart, movies were out, new movies came out, she'd buy all the Disney shit, had its own little section, because the Disney used to have like a plasticky kind of white cover. The rest of them just kind of had them regular sleeves or whatever. So the Disney section had like its own section on the fucking wall, like I said, because the bookshelves built into the fucking wall. And when I said like the whole fucking den, that's funny now that I think about it, the den. Maybe that's wonder if that's the den originally stemmed from my grandmother's den. But interesting. I spent a lot of time in that den. But had all the fucking movies, watched all kind of shit, man. Like watched all kind of things. But I remember being young. And I think we were watching Boys in the Hood. My dad came by and like it was like right towards the end. He was like, hell no, I don't want to watch. I want you watching this dumb shit. Well, he didn't say that because Pops didn't curse. But right when we almost got to the end of the movie, towards the end of the movie, made me go outside and help him. He was working on a car or something. It made me go outside and do some work. So I wonder if she still has that. I wonder if she still has that stuff. But I have no idea. Catch me if you can. I'm trying to think, did I see it? I don't think I saw it. And I know the story about the real dude. And he ended up like working for the FBI and everything. I remember seeing some different interviews and things with him, but I don't know if I watched the movie. I've seen parts of it. I may have. I may have. Y'all want to know something? I just recently, I mean, very recently, within the last, it might have been earlier this year, that I watched Top Gun for the first time. Never seen Donnie Brasco. The basement with the mattress and handcuffs. I don't recall. When Power moves in his zone. Shout out to OG Pirates. Gone with the Wind. Is that frankly Scarlet? I don't give a damn. Let me pull some up, right? Because I pulled up a list and I'm going to see what people said, you know, were the #1 movies. Wow. Actually, I'm going to pull up 2 lists. I just put 100 greatest movies of all time. I just want to see what people had like in their top 10s and things, right? So the American Film Institute will go 10-1. Singing in the Rain, Schindler's List, On the Waterfront, The Graduate, The Wizard of Oz, Lawrence of Arabia, Gone with the Wind, The Godfather, Casablanca, and Citizen Kane. I probably saw The Wizard of Oz. No, I didn't see Schindler's List. Yeah, that's about that. Yeah, that's all I got. No, there's maybe some, well, I wouldn't even say those are more noticeable. 2001 Space Odyssey, interesting. Rotten Tomatoes, not going to support you in your woke ass shit. Their top 10 from 10-1. Much different list. I wonder why, right? Now, that's a little bit different. It's not based off necessarily on the number of reviews, but it's not even necessarily the percentage, because some of these have actually had more or had better percentages, right? This is actually terrible. This is a horrible list. The more that I look at it, right? So, 10, Us. Yes, Us, like the recent Us that just came out. Number 9, Knives Out. I don't even know what that is. Number 8, Casablanca. Number 7, Avengers Endgame. 98, Parasite. I'm assuming this is some kind of Asian something movie. Number 5, Wizard of Oz. Number 4, Citizen Kane. Number 3, Black Panther. Number 2, Modern Times. And number 1, It Happened One Night. And the funny part about Modern Times is it came out in 1936, so it's not that modern anymore, is it? Parasite is some kind of, Asian comedy mystery thriller. Never heard of. Terrible stuff. Speaking of woke shit, apparently there's a new Cinderella out with the gay godfather, married godmother, whatever. I don't know. Very, very crazy stuff, right? Mommy dear. America. Where the hell did Shannon come from? 10 Commandments? 10 Commandments. No, I definitely watched that. I don't remember any of it, but I definitely watched that. Watched it at my grandmother's house. What? Halle Berry? Yeah, definitely. What she got? That's what she got the Oscar for letting Billy Bob bust her up. And then who was the other one? Denzel had to be crooked before he took it. No, American be terrible. Devil's Advocate. Interesting movie. I've never seen any of the Star Wars. Only thing I've ever seen from Star Wars is the little beginning logo that fucking scrolls up the thing. The time far, far away. Some shit happened to your mama. You said Donnie Brasco is? Never seen it. I might have to check it out. I'm familiar with it, just hadn't seen it. Scarface was a hoe ass nigga. Definitely no Harlem Nights. Oh, definitely no. Did John Singleton die? I don't know. Maybe so. Monster Balls. Shawshank Redemption was very interesting. Shot me in my pinky toe. Nah, I got to cut you. So, like I say, movies, they transpire many genres. They transpire many ages. And I guess, maybe things change, right? They align with the times. I think the 2020s will be the worst of movies because everybody has something to prove, I guess. Seeing Black Panther that high on the list, I don't necessarily agree, but I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people who were afraid to say anything negative about it for fear of woke backlash. And I know some people who were super excited about it, and that's what made me end up go watch it. I went and watched it there, and I was just like, it was cool, but pardon me. I'm tired, man. It was cool. David Wynn, what's the motherfucking deal? You gotta watch all the Star Wars in order of release. Godfather 1 and 2. I haven't seen any of the Godfathers. So, exactly. My movie opinion may be a little slightly different, right? But my personal, of all the movies I've ever watched, and I've watched a lot of dumb movies over. I tell you, like me, I like goofy shit, right? I like really not a goofy movie, but I like goofy shit because when I go into, if I watch a movie or something like that, it's to escape for a moment or two. But like I said, I'm going to say the most cliche movie of all time, and that is The Matrix. The Matrix is the one movie, like all motherfuckers, I guess, call it sci-fi-ish or whatever you want to get. I have my homeboys, they used to watch all the fucking movies. They watched all shit. They were the ones who put me on Will Ferrell shit and Ben Stiller type movies and all these other kind of things. A lot of other movies. The Departed is a good movie too. I like The Departed. And I had a partner, he would never watch, my best friend would never ever watch that. I don't want to watch that weird shit. I don't want to fucking, I'm not even, and he watched it. And he fucking loved the fucking movie. And I thought that was fucking hilarious because he was determined not to watch for the longest. I finally made him watch it. It was great. But just the concept, because I always had that, and I guess it's kind of became a staple because now it's a term everybody uses. We're caught up in the Matrix, right? And it was just a good movie to me because it was like the beginning of it was a little bit, I wouldn't say it was a little bit of a twist to it. There was some little awkward twists in it, right? And it was just interesting, and I found it intriguing, and it always made me wonder, like, yeah, what if there is a Matrix? But now, I see we are really living in the Matrix. And oh man, the Matrix 2, look. Now let's be sad for a second. 2 and 3, very disappointing. I watched each of them one time. I watched The Matrix. I probably watched that bitch, I don't even know how many times, like a ridiculous amount of times. But 2 and 3, I watched them. Was it Revolution and Revelations or something? I watched them each one time. Was extremely disappointed in those 2. And then now it's been so long that the Wachowski brothers or whatever, now they're the Wachowski sisters or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, Trinity was a beast. Yeah, and that's what I would say. Yeah, that they did change the game with the special effects, and so it was pretty dope. Riding Miss Daisy, it's terrible. Well, porn, I guess, or not, adult educational entertainment. Those are movies too. What was it? Debbie Does Dallas. I know Josh Jaja is definitely a fan of that one. Schindler's Fist, that's terrible. That's very terrible. But you know what? I have to give the adult entertainment industry their credit when it comes to movies. And what I mean by that is that that they basically determine the format. Well, not everything's streaming, right? But I guess you could kind of say they kind of started that too. But the adult entertainment industry almost sets the precedence for the direction that movies go. So, if it was so way back then, but I guess you got like Betamax or some fucking VHS or something. If the adult industry saying we're using that, that's what people are going to. I think they say that's what split the war between HD DVD and Blu-ray. The adult film industry chose Blu-ray, and that's what it became, right? HD DVD didn't quite make it. Then they went to streaming and all these other platforms, and that's where you see everything is at now. Like, everything follows the direction that adult entertainment goes, right? But adult entertainment also makes the best parodies. Now, I don't know how much of a parody you call it. It's a little weird, but it's definitely a crazy thing. What? That's crazy. Naked Lunch. Let me see. Was it Alien? I remember seeing that in the theaters. I think, but I didn't see the first. I think it might be like Alien 3. I don't know whichever one, because I think she shaved her head, and that whichever one she had her head shaved in was the first one I saw. Honcho's first blunt, part 12. Huh. There was a squirrel in that movie. That's crazy. It makes me think of what was that? What was that other crazy movie? Was it Fear and Loathing Las Vegas? We had some wild stuff going on. What would you say is the Saw series was been? I know a lot of people Saw super cheesy, but I'll tell you why I like the Saw series, right? Because even though they strung it out and it was just some outrageous shit going on, the fact that I can't remember which one is the last one I saw. It had to be 4 or 5. I can't remember. But they still would try to find a way to like tie it all back together, like it just had this deep meaning. You know what I'm saying? Take a jab at Alien 3. I'm ready to check it out. I will definitely check it out whenever you drop it. I guess I need to go watch the first. I'm a person who and that's the thing that bothers me, like, about myself. Like, I don't like seeing sequels to shit without seeing the first shit. Like, I like to know how the story goes in order. Like, I gotta have that chronological order. Or you know, it bothers me. Human Centipede. I heard about that. Won't watch it. Most I've done is the South Park episode of Human Centipede. That is. Oh man. There used to be a dude in my class. There used to be a dude in my class when I was young, about junior high-ish, and he was a weird kind of dude. He was cool. I was cool with him, but he was just kind of a weird dude. I used to remember his name. I can't think of his name right now. But all he used to watch were like those B movies with like zombies, all the fucking anything of the dead, anything zombie movie, anything like all that over the top shit. Like he was super into all those kind of fucking movies. It's like all he watched. And he'd always come back and talk about it. We had a project one day, and I had to go over to his house to work on the project. And like his whole room was just like all this stuff, like all this crazy stuff. I was like, okay. Oh shit. Training Day. I like Training Day, right? Training Day's cool. I think if we're talking Denzel though, unless I'm not thinking of something else, I know everybody's got different Denzel preferences. Man on Fire might have been my favorite Denzel movie. Like, just the redemption story, if you will. You know, it's kind of like, I won't say it's kind of like life, but you know, when people are on the brink and like those people who really want to end it all, it's like what happens is when people lose hope, right? And they just don't see a possibility of the future getting any better. Those are the people who tend to like off themselves and do crazy things, right? And it's just, and he found a reason to fucking live. And then that motherfucker went the fuck off. He went the fuck off. Haven't I read the book? Painful, the greatest hood movie of all time. Ooh. I mean, we had got into this too, man. We had got into this. I think we was in a Discord talking about like what classifies something as a hood movie. I remember Broderick had some kind of definition for it, right? What classifies a fucking hood movie, right? Christopher Walken, I'll get to say the camera was kind of crazy. Yeah, that was all. I thought with Christopher Walken, I thought it was going to be a whole different thing, but you know, it actually was dope. And then just how everything unraveled and just, you know, like it was a good movie. I'm a professional. What else? But yeah, like a hood movie can be. Does it like have to be some good? It was, and Broderick actually, for all the terrible shit he says, he had a good staple because we were trying to say what was the best hood movie. He had a good staple for what it should have been. Best book to movie translation, in my opinion, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I've read them all and you know I've been on top of all of it, but was No Country for Old Men. Like, to me, it was because I read the book, I saw the movie first and I ended up going back and reading the book, but it was like, because the movie didn't really have music, so it felt like, I don't know, it just felt like a good production version of it, I guess. That's up there for one of my favorite movies. Fucking Antoine Chigurh, like, might be, he's up there, one of my favorite bad guys of all time. True Romance, I don't think I've ever even heard of True Romance. Trying to be a Minute South Central, I drink your juice in the hood. Definitely the greatest hood parody of all time. Yeah, that motherfucker there was, he was just a real gangster. Like, he was, and he was a man of morals. Like, I mean, he had to do what he had to do. You think he's the most intimidating? Like, You said True Man trying to find that one. Let me jot that down. Yeah, because it was just the way he was. There was no when he had fucking If you, I ain't gonna ruin it. If you've never seen No Country for Old Men, definite recommendation. Yeah, somewhere. I guess I'll use a pencil. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. All right. Like, yeah, that dude, the fucking little thing, that little thing he used, the little, what was that, like that cattle prod type little deal thing he was? Now that makes me think of that fucking song. God damn it. I can't even think of the fucking how the words go. That's what I'm thinking about now, 17. Yeah, that fucking airboat little thing. That shit, it was some crazy shit. What? Second base, the second best R word scene? What was the first best? How is there a best? That's an odd thing to say. That's a very odd scene category. To just like, what if they gave out an award for that? And the winner for best overly sexual aggressive taking of the whole scene. American History X. Yeah. I knew it. You have to be like, you have to question the actor that won if they were like actually excited about winning that. Wouldn't you be like, Hey, that would be terrible. That would be very terrible. No, I'm talking about the oh word. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, it does. I remember that. I think I seen American Meeting once a long time ago. Yeah, that. You say Once Upon a Time in America. I don't think I've seen that either. Italian mafia movies. I don't know if I watched the whole. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, seen Goodfellas. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you might have to name some for me to recall. Really, some of those. As I say, I've seen Goodfellas. Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah, I haven't seen them. You know. Like I said, I don't have I seen. I've seen bits and pieces of Bronx. I don't think I watched all. Casino was good. Casino was really good. Pulp Fiction. Oh, that's terrible. That's really terrible. Pulp Fiction was a crazy fucking movie. Oh, what now? God damn it. See, now when I call this nigga Broderick and I try to give him credit for something, the nigga don't be in here. When I try to get a nigga, see, look, Trill and Broderick pop up at the same time. I tried to give Broderick credit for something just a few minutes ago. He don't be in here. He's probably going back in the stream looking at the big girl who said the white man rolled the crusty. Well, you might have been an old black crusty man. You know what I'm saying? No, just on the weekdays, nigga. Tomorrow's Saturday, nigga. What you talking about? I forgot I gotta take care of that. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Broderick, what was your protocol? You remember we were asking what the best hood movie was? We were saying what the best hood movie was, and you actually had a definition for it. You had a good parameter for it. And I can't remember what it was. We were trying to fucking figure out what classifies it as a hood movie. And I cannot remember what your that she said. It was like one of the very few meaningful things you've ever said, and so I'm actually kind of disappointed that I couldn't remember it because, like I say, it's yeah. Soul Plane was, oh my god. Soul Plane, Stereotype City, Barbershop. Barbershop was. Barbershop was. It was cool. It just had some. It had a couple of things that maybe they do that on the. Where did Barbershop take place? New York, Philly, something like that. Maybe they do that shit there. I don't know. Because I'm trying to think. Project X is like because it was like a few things he said, and I think somebody had to die or something like, or somebody had to get shot. It was he had like 2 or 3 things in it, and that classified it as a hood movie. And I was like, you know what? Most hood movies do have that in there. Definition of a good movie. It had. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was. Oh man. What was it? Vampire in Brooklyn? Fucking Vampire in Brooklyn was craziness. It was something. It was like somebody had to die because we had like a bunch of women. They were like, they actually had they fit that thing. And now see, probably don't even remember. He probably over there drunk off barbecue sauce. He don't even know what this shit was. State property. Did I see state property? I think I did see state property. It's all right. Terrible. Really? Really? One, give Trill credit for getting that right. And I'm surprised at you, Shannon and Bell. A? The first letter on a QWERTY keyboard? Interesting. Cavity Creep, I know you ain't gonna let Shannon Debo you like that. You better challenge her to a fight or something. Get your pistachios back, player. That's fucked up. Ran up in your crib, stole your pistachios. That's first letter of the alphabet. Once Upon a Time in America, Casino, Goodfellas, Godfather, 1 and 2 Miles from Bronx to Angels with Dirty Faces, Scarface, Gotti, Mean Streets. So I have not seen the majority of those. What the fuck? Y'all niggas trying to jump me? If Shannon and God damn. See, this is what I'm saying. See, y'all notice. Notice always the black folks trying to fight. You see, it's always the black folks trying to fight a nigga. First of all, I'm gonna whip Shannon, then I'm gonna whip Trill. Since her showed up first. Wow. That's bullshit. That's grade A bullshit. So you know what happens next, Shannon. City of God was great. City of God was a very good movie. Remember, I only watched it one time, but it was very, very good. Sequel. Wow, that's a tough one. Because in my opinion, sequels always from what I've seen, the sequels always seem to be worse than the original. But I'm trying to think. There was one movie, and it's slipping my mind, and I'm gonna think of it in a minute. That sequel was actually better than the first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it. There's very few movies I ever say that about. You know what? All right, hold on. You think Next Friday was better than the first? Man, I was saying this in here the other day. Talking about Chris Tucker. After watching the first 2 minutes of Chris Tucker stand up, I am glad that he was not in any of the following Fridays. Like, absolutely glad. Chris Tucker is not as fun. Psycho 2? I didn't know there was a Psycho 2. Really? See, look. All right, this is what we got to do. This is what we're going to have to do. Y'all got to give me a list. I want everybody. See, we can go about a few more minutes. I want everybody to give me one good suggestion, right? Except for Shannon, she has terrible opinion. If you were to recommend any movie for someone who hasn't seen it, I want your next comment to be that movie. I'm going to write them down. And I'm going to try to catch a couple of these, maybe over the Labor Day break or something, see what I can. I'll get the old lady to watch a couple with me. A Murder of Crows. I've never seen The Crow. That's something that, excuse me, that I definitely forgot. Finding Forrester. Finding Forrester. Remind me what that was about. I know I've seen it. Say New Jack City or American Gangster. Sometimes the movies are better than the people's stories in real life. Because I see a nigga in real life and he was on some real certified hoe acidry. The Crow right there. All right, The Crow's on the list. I have not seen The Crow. Oh, that's terrible. Mahogany is where RuPaul, I don't think I'm going to have to scratch that off. I'm glad I got a pencil so I can erase that. No, I'm not going to be under the influence of anything. I am team sobriety. Say 100% bad trip. That's what Eric Andre is Eric Andre on some Eric Andre show type shit, or is he on something different? I don't know. Because Eric Andre show, like, I liked it. It was funny, but then like his little skits were like hit or miss to me. But like when you have people on there and just start doing weird shit, that shit would be fucking funny. And they just sit there looking like, what the fuck is going on? Vacation Friends. Oh, okay, yeah, I did. I've seen Finding Forrester. Brother, what the fuck? I look like remember what month we had the hood movie. That was like, I don't know, sometime over the last few months when we was just active in the Discord talking about all kind of shit every day. So probably sometime earlier this year. I don't know, nigga. It's about what month? Nigga, it's the end of the year. It's been 2021, 2020, nigga. It's been 2 of the worst years in American history because people losing their minds over dumb shit that ain't all that bad. It's bad, but it's, you know, if you do some other things, you might be all right. But, it's it's one of them kind of movies. Okay, bet. I can fuck with that, though. You got to put a number at the end of the punish, Trill, for it to work. Yeah. You got to put a number, so that way the punishment is like a removal of pistachios, so you got to put a number at the end. But I took all the project pistachios like yesterday and gave them to somebody, so I don't know how many you got. Oh, word? All in the Family? Oh, I know me and my old lady gonna watch. Well, I was gonna say something else. All in the Family is the shit. Yeah, see, everybody want to punish Roger. Say, oh, yeah, I got to beat me to it. I punished Roger to all his percent. He did, so I don't know what he did yesterday. I think I gave him to Shannon or somebody. Bates Motel. That's a show. And I can't get in the Bates Motel when he was like all young and kind of incesty with his mom. It was kind of weird. That was whatever that shit was. Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? No. You know what? No wonder. See, this is what I've been thinking about. See, Psycho, Devil's Advocate is good. I like I like Devil's Advocate. You know what I was thinking of when you're saying Psycho? This is what I've been thinking about the whole time. I've been thinking about fucking American Psycho. That's what I was thinking about the whole time. So okay, now we're back on track. All right, now we're back on track because I was thinking about fucking American Psycho, and we're talking about the old Psycho, right? Not the Psycho remake that they made with the chick who used to fuck with Ellen or some shit like that. Nick Cage was the 90s. Fucking Con Air, The Rock, what else? It was something else. It was another crazy one he was in. Nick Cage was with, yeah, what was that fucking other one? We had a crazy movie with like 9mm or some shit. First Nightmare on Elm Street. Face Off. Oh my God. Hey, you want to come out the closet? Oh man. And Headshot, I think that was the one. That was some crazy stuff. Raising Arizona. I remember that one too. Who was in that? Like, and here's the thing, when I say I remember movies, like when I'm done with movies, I really don't ever really think about them too much. Like it's a few movies that just like really leave an impact. So it's like when I remember bits and pieces from them. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember that scene or a little bit. But like when it comes to like characters and everybody was like, not so much. You know what I'm saying? What was that one? What's Eating Gilbert Grape? What was Eating Gilbert Grape? I never saw it, so I don't know. Right? All right, so we've talked about a lot of classics and things like that, right? Yeah, that's actually we're actually segueing into a good thing. It was September, it's almost October. What is first time watching Gladiator? Gladiator. I'm glad Gladiator's in my top movies. But I don't know if I have a top 5 off the bat. Let me just, but if I can recall some of the ones we've mentioned today that I would probably put somewhere in there. Gladiator is definitely there. The Matrix is definitely in there. Man on Fire is definitely in there. I'd have to think about whatever else. I'm talking about Basketball Diaries. But we're talking we're talking horror flicks. All-time favorite horror flick. Remember I used to talk about my grandma used to have all these fucking crazy movies. She used to have all the fucking Pumpkinhead movies. That shit used to be crazy to me. Let me see what else. There was another series of movies she had that used to be pretty interesting. Hellraiser. They just put Hellraiser on Dead by Daylight. Played Dead by Daylight in a while. I have to catch it. The Howling, American Werewolf in London. What is an American werewolf doing in London? Does he have a passport? I don't know. It's a terrible Seinfeld impression. I don't know. But what is he doing way over there? Would he get deported? You know what movies I find really weird that are like kind of an American thing? Like, some of them are funny, but some of them are really weird. Them fucking like coming of age movies. They're really weird. There was this one, I want to say, I can't remember if it was Stephen King or not. Right? And I watched it a couple of times. I want to say it was called Cat Eyes. I can't remember if it was like part of a thing, if it was like a short film with the other one. But there was like this little fucking troll. And like, I guess nobody paid attention to it. I can't remember if the cat was, if he was a stray or something like that. But, God damn it, there goes Heidi. I knew it. I knew it. Goddamn allergic to Heidi, that's what it was. Cat's eye. That's what it is? Okay. No, like, most of them I talk about the people like act like they have no idea what I'm talking about. Astray on a mission. That's terrible. But yeah, Cat's Eye. I remember that shit. Lean on Me ain't a scary movie, Shannon. What are you talking about? Unless you spilled your drink up, you got to lean on yourself. Let me see. What was it? Critters. Was a wild, was an odd thing. They used to have some real cheesy movies back in the gap too. Critters was cheesy. Y'all know a movie I like though? What I used to really fuck with. And then I saw like the second one, Buddy wasn't in it. And I was like, and it's crazy. I think I saw like the third or fourth one before I even saw the second one. But fucking Tremors. Don't ask me why. Right? When I was young, I thought Tremors were a crazy thing. See, when everybody else was playing the lava game, you know what I'm saying? I was playing the Tremors game. You know what I'm saying? Be out there making noise, motherfuckers come up and get your ass. I think they had one where they were fucking in Antarctica or some shit like that. Not even going too goddamn far. Fucking Tremors wasn't no joke. Motherfuckers was getting smart and shit. Original Robocop. We're gonna have Robocops real soon. They came out with oh my god, that's too many. There's like certain movies, I guess maybe they might have, I guess, a cult following or some shit like that. There's some movies they just gotta stop. I heard are they supposed to be making a new Jeepers Creepers or some shit? I don't even think I've seen the Goonies. Put that on this list. Witch House. Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, that was a classic. Misery. I think there's a lot of miseries going on, right? Somebody needs to remake Misery, but they need to use like they need to do it through like Tinder, right? And then do it through like Tinder, and it could be like one of them chicks that look like those chicks we were watching earlier, preaching outside the abortion clinic. It'll be a hit. I'm telling you, that's direct movies. I heard that new Candyman wasn't that good. I heard some people saying that the new Candyman wasn't that good. So I don't know. But you know, people will say it is just because. So Hostel. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hostel. Yeah, no. People. I saw somebody say, I don't think I told y'all about that in here. Somebody was mad that Candyman was killing niggas in the projects. They were talking about he got killed by I guess slave owners or some shit. I don't even know I don't know the story of Candyman. Somebody got killed by slave owners for, I guess, lusting after a white woman or some shit. And they're mad that he kills niggas in the projects. But it's like, nigga, he kill anybody who say his fucking name. You know what I'm saying? They didn't race swap him. Okay. See, like I said, I don't even know if I've seen the original. That's what I say. I gotta go. But like certain things that like I've seen parts of shit, and then like I said, I didn't see the beginning of it. Facebook Live with a black man targeting. It's a black man. All the Facebook lives. That happens like every day. Trust me. Shit. Need to be targeting niggas in the project. Clean the goddamn projects out, then. You know, I put that on there. It's getting close to horror season. I'm not much movies to watch. I think we're gonna do the inevitable. I don't want to do it. Been avoiding it for a long time, actually. Since we've been together, I don't think we ever have, but I think we'll fuck around and put a TV in the bedroom. It's gonna be I know it's gonna be a bad idea. But it's inevitable. Plus, with the like it house, like I don't know if it's the way it's built. It's like you can hear a lot of everything, right? So my excuse is put the TV in the bedroom, cut the TV up, and that way certain little ears don't hear any extracurricular activity. If you catch my drift. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Well, no, I don't think I've seen Pet Cemetery. I put that on. I just wrote it down. Christine, the car. That's what that is. What was the one? There's this movie, right? And I've never seen it, right? And I remember, like, and it's crazy because my cousins my grandma, the same grandma, used to have all the VHSs and everything, right? And we'll get ready to wind down here in a little bit. But she used to have all the VHSs and shit. But she had a paper route, so we wake up really, really. Let's see, now that I think about it, I know why my sleep pattern has been like fucked up my whole life. So I used to never really sleep well when I was young, right? I never stayed with my grandma or anything, but when I stayed in Beaumont before we moved out to the Houston area, and then but I'd be by my grandma's a lot, my cousin and shit, and we'd fucking be up all night or be up late because my grandma would go to sleep early. And then, she'd get up 1, 2 in the morning or something, and then we go help her on the paper route. So like my sleep pattern would be I gotta really reanalyze my whole life. I've always had like terrible sleep patterns, right? I didn't sleep a whole lot when I was a kid. But anyway, but I remember one night, my cousin's telling me about this movie. I think I want to say it's Maximum Overdrive. Like they never knew the name of it, but I remember seeing like a preview back, when they kind of used to show the edited versions of movies on like regular television. And pardon me. And then I think it was supposed to be a movie where like I guess where all the electronics came alive and shit and started attacking the people, and then there was like this 18-wheeler that was like fucking with people. That's the one. That's the Delta. That's the one. That PG-13. What are you talking about? Who does that? We're getting a Discord dead conversation here. That's what it was. That's Maximum Overdrive when the machines took over. All right, check this. I remember seeing like a bunch of crazy stuff happen, and the way they talked about it, was like, oh, this shit sounds fucking super crazy. The 18-wheeler was okay. All right, that's the one then. That had to be it. All right. Because like I said, I remember because it was like years. I mean, it was like probably almost 10 years later because I'd never seen it. And like I seen that preview and but the preview for it, because how like I think it was like UPN or certain shit like that. But this movie's coming on Sundays or something. And I remember showing Maximum Overdrive, but all you would see was the 18-wheeler. It didn't really talk about none of the other shit. And yeah, so definitely have to check it out. Jackie Brown was a good one. Jackie Brown was super solid. Night at the Roxbury. Will Ferrell had a little run for a little while. He had a little run, and I think of a bunch of other characters stemmed off of his behaviors. You know what I mean? So definitely. All right, so it's about that time. I know I spent a lot of time. We had to get woke. We got our woke lessons of the week. We watched a lot of violence and all that good stuff. But Breakfast Club was a very interesting movie. I don't think it would work these days, but it was cool then. But I enjoy you guys. thank you. And as I say, it is my honor. It is my privilege. It is my pleasure. I sincerely mean these things because I just love chopping up with y'all. It is probably more fun for me than it is for y'all. They play this. Nigga ain't talking about shit. We doing all the talking. I fucks with y'all, and I do appreciate all of y'all. It's good to hear people's opinions, man. Y'all know Saturdays, no Den on Saturdays. We'll be back at it. Sunday night, 9 o'clock. And like I said, the regular scheduled program is Sunday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Time. Shannon, Heidi's gay. Shannon's a terrible person. What you say about my mama? But I fucks with y'all, man. Watch Bad Trip and get those going. Have I seen Dazed and Confused? Oh, you gotta understand. I am good now. I'm chilling because of warfare. You're talking about a former certified stoner here. Have I watched Dazed and Confused? Now, I think when we're talking, if we start talking about drug movies, I've probably seen all of those. I've probably seen a cult classic. Make sure, hey, if y'all like the movie talk, I really enjoy the movie talk, as y'all can see by the conversations we've been having. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe. I put a link on the community page, so it's not hard to find. Make sure you follow Cult Classic Cage. You're definitely going to enjoy it. And again, if y'all don't remember, it's Cassie who's called into the den several times. So again, make sure that y'all check it out. Whatever happened to did they ever make another Starship Troopers? Starship Troopers was crazy. Woohoo! I win every round, Shannon, because if I don't, I just punish you and take your pistachios. But I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get a little bit of rest. But yes, Dazed and Confused, Half-Baked, what's the regulars? It's another one though. Hold on. Really cool if you did. Oh yeah. Let me see. It's a bunch of shit that should be on there. But we may have this conversation again soon. I like these conversations. We got to sprinkle some more of these in. It ain't always got to be serious, crazy talk. The den is supposed to be a fun place where we can just get away from the stresses and the craziness of life. I know I bring these videos in and we get all riled up. These stupid idiots. We gotta get the den though is where we get to talk about people like that. So Pineapple Express. You want to know the funniest thing about Pineapple? I think I've said this already, right? Pineapple Express. When I went to see it, we literally fucking hotboxed the car on the way there. So getting out. Super duper baked, right? And before we went in there, I said something about, I forgot, I don't even remember the exact quote. It was something that was going on. And I was saying like, yeah, that's just the bee's knees, man. Some just stupid shit. And then in the beginning of the fucking movie, he's like, oh, it's the bee's knee. And I started, cackling, dying laughing. I'm pretty sure people in the theater like, oh, these loud niggers are here. I started dying. So I'm like, I just fucking said that. Like, it was pure comedy to me. So that's like my fucking. The movie's great. It's like I love it as a fucking stoner movie because it's an actual stoner movie where you actually shit happens, not just all goofy potheadedness. It's a little bit of action and all that other stuff. But that fucking part, every time I hear it, it fucking has me dying. You know what I'm saying? Oh, How High? I heard they made a How High too. That shit's fucking hilarious. That shit is hilarious. Tropic Thunder's good. How High is like that fucking movie because it was so crazy. The fucking pimping scene, the fucking when he was eating the Cheetos and shit, and and the fucking crumbs was like getting all over the carpet, and then motherfucker just started like spazzing. Man, yeah, that shit was great. That shit was fucking classic, though. So, but yeah, it'll be a while before we have one of those then. I heard it's not that good. I heard that it's not all that. Like it's certain movies like that you just don't remake. But you know what I'm saying? Because who is it? It's what's his name? DC Young Fly and shit. Like, and to me, DC Young Fly is like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to see him in a movie. Like he's a guy who's like kind of funny amongst other people, but like just watch him do stand up and just he's not necessarily a comedian. He's a funny person, but not necessarily a comedian. And then like when they redid Belly 2 with the gang, terrible idea, right? So said Beach Bum. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't think I've seen that one. In a few months, I'll check that one out. I don't know if they ever let me loose. I don't think some of y'all will be ready for the return of the old ends. But that being said, I'm chugging the deuce again. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. My honor, my privilege, my pleasure. I want y'all to take care of yourselves. I expect to see y'all Sunday night. And man, it's Labor Day weekend, ain't it? It is Labor Day weekend. We might have to do something special. We might, maybe we extend it in Sunday night. We'll see. We'll see. No promises, but we'll do something. It's a holiday. Heidi, you were on Color People's time tonight. I'm gonna have to dock your pay. And she starts tearing stuff up, ripping the fucking candy stands down, the fucking end caps and the fucking chips. See, it's just racism. I think next week, you know. So yeah, so there's that. But with that being said, Chuck Medusa, on. For those of you who want to keep the conversation going, slide in the Discord. I'm sure Broderick will be more than happy to talk to you. Well, he's got fucking barbecue sauce all on his face and shit. With that being said, I really mean it this time. Adios. Peace. One.